Hello there, good evening. A night when top spot and progress from Group F of European qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA World Cup can be confirmed. Our coverage is from Lisbon, where a hopeful Portugal host Hungary. Noise inside the Alvalade worked for Portugal on Saturday, and if they can make it 4 wins from 4, their position at the top of Group F becomes unassailable, providing Armenia fail to win in Ireland. That's the other game tonight. Now, Hungary got their first win of qualifying against Armenia on Saturday. Another tonight. Well, that makes things very interesting. It's a game that Portugal dominated. It took a few twists and turns along the way towards a 3-2 win for them. João Cancelo got the winner. He's amongst those unavailable through injury for Portugal tonight. There's been a little bit of moving around in the squad. Rafael Leao and Gonçalo Inácio have pulled out since the weekend. João Neves was another withdrawal before the squad was announced. But recent form would suggest that Portugal are one of the very best in world football right now. They have won their last 6 internationals. They've lifted the UEFA Nations League trophy along the way. It has been a sensational and sublime 2025 for them so far. The country's going to be led out by 2 of the very best in world football as well, aren't they? Ronaldo on the left, Dominik Szoboszlai on the right. Sporting is a venue that Roberto Martinez and his team say they love to play. The home support has responded again. It's the 225th international cap for Ronaldo this evening. Portugal potentially just 90 minutes away from booking their place at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. First attack, Bernardo Silva for Portugal, allowed to carry the ball a long way. Here's Ronaldo. Shalloy across to put the ball out of play. Saw one for Ronaldo, an apology from his opponent. Takes a hefty blow on those abs to cause any damage. With Hungary over the course of the last 7 years. Recent results not quite what he would have hoped for, but overall from Pedro Neto. Ronaldo. Vitinha exercise themselves in front of the Portugal goal, but with Lernego upfield, Ronaldo's got space to run into and support arriving. Vitinha. Ronaldo. Neto, who's gone for a return pass, instead Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo! First sight of the whites of the posts tonight for Cristiano Ronaldo. Been some finish even by the standards he's set for himself and everybody else. Have a night to remember in front of goal on Saturday. A couple of opportunities wasted against the Republic of Ireland before he also had a penalty saved by Kevin Kelleher. And the set piece, what can Portugal do with one of their own in a very promising position? Well, they've made a right mess of that between them, Ronaldo and Nuno Mendes. Breakdown in communication, but they can stay on the front foot. Maybe no serious harm done. It's his goalkeeper. In from Szoboszlai. It's an awkward one. That's resulted in a goal for Attila Szalai and Hungary, who against the odds lead early in Portugal. The travel travelling support can celebrate the first goal that Hungary have ever scored in a qualifying match on Portuguese soil. And Attila Szalai has his first ever competitive goal for his country. Well, it was a non-contest up against Bernardo Silva for the big defender. Here's Ronaldo. For the expansive, and Balázs Tóth right behind the shot. Here's Styles. Oh, Vitinha. Nelson Semedo with a pocket of space. Ronaldo! To make it 1-1. An instinctive run that made for a straightforward finish. Parity restored. And Portugal can once again start thinking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it is a man with ambitions of playing in his 6th World Cup who has got them level. Well, it was Nelson Semedo as an extra man inside the penalty area for Portugal there that made it all possible. And he squared it beautifully for Ronaldo, who arrived with precision to make it 7 goals in his last 7 appearances for Portugal. His 8th in all against Hungary now. He's only ever scored more against Luxembourg. Ronaldo against Milos Kerkez. Nelson Semedo. Now Ronaldo from one end to the other. Eye-catching stuff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nelson Semedo for Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes awaiting a cross. Ronaldo was offside. He and pretty much everybody inside the Alvalade knew it. We reset and go again. Nuno Mendes. It's well watched by Balázs Tóth. He was caught by Ronaldo. Nelson Semedo. Oh, here's Ronaldo, who tried to compose himself before getting the shot away and is appealing for handball and for a penalty. Well, this is Ronaldo went to ground under the challenge from Schaefer. He might have touched his outstretched arms. He was going towards ground, but he was putting his hand down to support his body weight that was about to hit the turf, which would normally be allowed to slide, and that has indeed been the case. Claim a piece for a penalty for handball. Both promptly waved away. Nuno Mendes with the corner. Ronaldo. And a header which flies wildly off target. Certainly a long way away from what he was aiming to achieve. 1 goal already tonight. That reaction tells you in the week that he was revealed to be the first billion-dollar footballer. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo again. Incredible. The goals just keep coming for Cristiano Ronaldo. delivers once again when required to drag his nation from a deficit into the lead just before half-time. Nuno Mendes into the path delightfully for Ronaldo. The two fullbacks have created the tap-ins for Ronaldo tonight, but you've got to be there to finish them off. And Ronaldo's sense of occasion and his ability to arrive on the scene when necessary has been vital to Portugal tonight. 5 goals now in World Cup qualifying in just 4 games for Cristiano Ronaldo to make it Portugal 2, Hungary 1. They are on course to extend that remarkable run. Looking to consolidate their position in this game. So increasingly likely for Portugal, if they win tonight, they're off to the World Cup. Nelson Semedo, Ronaldo, Conceição immediately into the action, and a good cross as well. Balázs top, big save to deny João Felix. But for Balázs top in the Hungary goal, it would be game over already. 2 really strong hands required there. João Felix for João Palhinha. Ronaldo. Nelson Semedo. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. And to curl what would have been the hat-trick goal into the top corner. It would have been something truly special to get his 3rd of the night. Well, Hungary will be pleased to see the back of him. His 8th and 9th international goals against him have Portugal on the brink of sending him to a 6th FIFA World Cup. Still the man that they look to for leadership, still the man delivering the goods. When the big stakes are on the line, Ronaldo departs, having made what looks like it's going to be a match-winning contribution. Good run this from Lukács, and here's a chance for an equaliser. Szoboszlai! That's changed things. Hungary simply refusing to be beaten tonight. And in stoppage time, a goal from Dominik Szoboszlai that puts Portugal's progress to the 2026 World Cup